Have you ever had your dive spoiled by a foggy mask? What if you could ditch the baby shampoo or the defog ritual before a dive forever? Today we're looking at the Cressi Prisma mask, a mask with built-in anti-fog. But let's see how this actually works. Hey everybody, Torben here from DIVEIN. Today we're looking at the Cressi Prisma mask. In this video, we'll cover this whole anti-fog system. We'll cover how it works on our testing dives, and we'll talk about all the other features of this mask. We'll talk about what we like and what we don't like. And last but not least, I'll tell you who I think should buy this mask. Let's dive in. Oh, before we get started, real quick, here at DIVEIN, we're testing a lot of dive gear. So at some point in this video, I'll let you know how you can win some of the dive gear that we've been testing here at DIVEIN. So make sure you watch the whole thing. All right, first up, the Prisma is a dual lens framed mask. So each lens sits in its own sturdy frame or in a sturdy frame around it. Unlike this single window frameless mask like the Set 2 you can see here, the strap clips are built right into the frame. So pushing the straps forward and completely clear of especially long hair. My dive buddy Sylvia loved that, you know, she didn't get hair strand in the straps when she's tightening the mask straps. You can choose between a clear silicone and a black silicone, and then there's a few different color options for both the clear and the black silicone as well. It comes in a nice rugged case when you buy it, which is really good to keep it protected when you're traveling as well, when you're on the move. Inside and actually on the outside as well, you have this Cressi fog stop system built into it. I'll cover more into how that works and what that means for the diving. It's also prescription ready. So if you ever struggled reading a console or watching the reef or actually enjoying the dive because of your vision, you can get prescription lenses and stick them straight into this mask. So you remove the frame, remove the lenses, put in prescription lenses. Really easy, nice to do. If you don't know much about prescription lenses, but you're needing it, I have a full guide up here. I'll link it. It's worth checking out and see how prescription lenses could help you on your dive. So here's how we tested the Prisma. We did dives in cold waters, we did dives in the pool, we did dives in warmer waters in the Mediterranean, Turkey. All testers noted on this that the mask had a nice soft seal, even with small bearded or on different faces as well. Everybody found that the seal performed really well and it created a tight seal. It's easy to adjust with the straps. They work really well. They're easy to loosen, they're easy to tighten. The fog stop system works without any of the usual defog prep before a dive or when you get the mask. And I'll be honest, I was really skeptical about this. It's quite common for me to just clean the mask. That's what I've always done, but I still wanted to test it out. So we agreed not to do anything. And on all the dives we did, we didn't have any fog issues. We didn't have any issues underwater with the mask fogging up. So the mask is built to withstand the fog or have condensation form on the inside of the lenses. And it does this by 3 key features. So it has a soft silicone on the inside that's sealing just around your eye sockets. And then it has a similar nose pocket seal around the nose. So it seals the nose and the eye sockets or the lens away from each other, which means if you're exhaling a bit, there's a higher chance that air is going to go out instead of go past the lenses and then out that way. And then it has heat exchangers on the outside, so rigids in the silicone that's supposed to remove heat from the inside of the mask and then transfer that out. I don't know which of these 3 features are the ones that are working to keep the fog away, but I can just say that it works. So either a combination of one of these or all 3 working side by side actually keeps this mask fog free. The design of this one is quite unique and it's a patented solution from Cressi. I haven't seen it on any other mask, at least. I've seen a lot of other masks doing things to keep fog away from the mask, but this is the first time I've seen it. So in terms of that, what we like and what we don't like. So it's a nice, comfortable mask, framed meaning you can change to prescription lenses, soft silicone, easy to adjust straps. That's really nice. And this fog-free solution that just works, that's a really big plus. On the downside of what we don't like, this silicone around the eyes kind of gives a limited field of view, at least compared to the mask that we were testing just after that. That was the Cressi Set 2. So we were testing this one, which has a better field of view compared to this dual lens. But that's usually what you get with dual lens masks or masks in many cases. And it's definitely a thing you get with the Cressi Prisma. Before we move on with the review, quick in terms of how you can get your hands on some of the dive gear that we've been testing here at DIVEIN. So you have to do 3 simple things. First up, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Second up, in the description below, there's a link to our newsletter. Subscribe to that one. That's how we'll announce the winner, so make sure you read that newsletter. Last but not least, in the comments below, tell us what you think about the Cressi Prisma mask and this anti-fog system. Is this something you'd consider buying? Now, who should buy this mask? Who's this for? I liked it. I like the anti-fog system. If you're into a framed mask, if you hate these defogging rituals, or if you're one who forgets it often, or if you have an old habit of breathing out through your nose, I know a lot of divers who does that. Sometimes you have condensation forming on the inside of the mask and it can just ruin any dive. Then this mask will solve that issue for you. So then consider that mask. It's priced in around $100, so it's not an expensive mask compared to all the features you get into that. Now that's all I had for the Cressi Prisma. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm Torben from DIVEIN. As always, happy diving.